on. I'm gonna watch you on my beautiful new monitor.
Ooh. So let's boot this up. We are live, but
We are live.
okay. Yeah, I was playing Ruby, right?
I think so,
Yeah.
if I recall.
So it sounds much better in my ear now, but I don't.
Good.
Does it sound good with us talking and like does the game volume sound like? Because I can also still lower it or increase it. I think overall that's.
Hold on a second here. For some reason, I can't hear the game audio, but I think it's a me thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hold on. Let me try my phone, because it was working. I think it's a me
I can
thing.
hear it.
Well, it's because I'm on my computer right now, and I don't fuck around with my computer too much.
Yeah, no, it's definitely coming through.
Oh yeah, this is better.
Yeah, I know I'm
Ooh, I
live.
sound
Give
good
me
too.
the fucking thing that tells me I'm live. Thank you. Holy God.
No, testing it on my phone. That sounds way better.
It sounds good,
Sounds really
right?
good. We sound crispy. Not gonna lie, we sound kind of
That's
low
good.
key, sound kind of professional. You know, like
Look at it. I mean, we do have a professional layout. I mean, here we go.
look at us, look at us go.
Look at
I'm
us
watching
go.
on my new AOC gaming CQ27GX4 monitor.
That just sounded like a whole bunch of gibberish.
That's right. It was. It's the most $100-est monitor I could find.
But it sounds like a good monitor. Oh, that's Susan. She provides.
Like I said, as like I said, the most $100-est monitor there was.
Hey, as long as you could see what you're doing, I mean, there we
It's
go.
27. It's curved, which I did not realize until I opened it up. I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
oh, it's curved. It's like, I hope that's supposed to be there, you know, like it's supposed to be curved, right? Like,
Yeah, right. It's all bent and shit, and you're like, wait a minute. I didn't
well,
know
that's
no
what I was
curved
like,
monitor.
because I was almost concerned because I was like, that's not a straight line monitor. Are straight. Oh, it's a gaming monitor.
It's curved.
It's got that sweet curve for enhanced. Yeah,
Curvature.
that's right. We this is not a flat plane. There's no ice wall here.
Yeah, 27-inch though, curved for you said about $100. That's pretty good. At least I feel like
Yeah,
that's really good.
I was like, I went to Best Buy and they were like, so what do you want? And I was like, I would like your $100-est monitor, please. Like, it's the best deal I can get for around that much. And they were like, for 115, you can get this. And I was like, that's good enough.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, and that's their $100-est monitor.
Their $100-est monitor. It was between this and an Acer, and I was like,
I actually have that's what Bridget got.
Acers are good. So it's
and that's what
between
I'm
this
running
one
on.
and the Acer. This one and the Acer. I think they're gonna be honestly at that price point pretty much the same. So.
Yeah, I would agree. That's where is this? Where's this little fucker?
It might. Ooh, can I sneak away with my Pokeball?
I don't know where he is. Oh, there he is.
Ooh, there's a.
That was
See little ears.
Oh, it's a Whismer. I know.
It's a Whisper.
Hey, Joe. I know. Finally. I guess a little recap. Yeah. So we went through. We started our journey and made it through to Rustboro and defeated Roxanne. Now we're gonna try to get to. We'll get through the second badge. I think. I don't think I'm gonna have to do much training. But
Walk me through the team real quick.
oh yeah. So the team right now. So we have our pickup Zigzagoons. They don't have names. They're just pickup.
There are cannon fodder A, B, and C. Yes.
So we have those two. Then we have Poochyena, who I think we're gonna put him on the team. You know, we have Archer, the Ralts.
Mm-hmm.
We have Susan. If you didn't know, last
Best character so
episode,
far.
Susan has been clutch. She is a clutch character right now. We had to put her on the team. She's working hard for that money. And then we have Mudkip. We're gonna keep it as a Mudkip. But all the other Pokemon will probably evolve. I'm not doing no challenge run or anything, but with a name like Mudskipper, you kind of have to keep it as a Mudkip.
Mudkip, that makes sense. Very good.
But yeah, when we left the gym, one of the Team Magma Grunts stole off with something. I think it was like important papers or documents. And so we're gonna go get it back. We're gonna, take back what they stole.
That sounds good to me. That's just Robin Hood at its finest.
Yeah.
Take back what we stole. I almost feel bad for this poor little Whismur. She looks so nervous, like, oh, me, little old me.
That's how they all look. They all look very
little old me.
And just so you know, we won't encounter any Surskits. You'll be safe from the Surskit.
Listen, they're just not my favorite. I'm not. If I were to encounter them, listen, think to yourself. You're walking through the park, right? And you see a Zigzagoon, which is just a raccoon kind of guy. You see, like the dog kind of Pokemon, and then all of a sudden, there's just this weird blob on stilts that's like 4.5 feet tall that looks like little spider legs. That'd be a no-go. That'd be a no-go.
I mean, yeah, makes sense. I mean, most of these critters. I mean, even Wurmple. Hell, that's like what, a foot tall worm. Like, nah, I'm good.
That exists in nature already, which is that's jarring. That's jarring. But I don't know. There's something about a spider leg kind of guy that's like feet off the ground, where you're like, nope, because you're gonna be able to go fast if your legs are that thin.
Oh yeah,
and you're that tall. Like you're gonna go fast.
He skips on the water. He like floats on water.
Oh no, just no,
just no,
dude. Like God. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I just it's for me it's a little much. And you know what? If he was on the team, I'd have him. I'd have him in a second. But just it would like exposure therapy kind of thing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, most of the bug type Pokemon I'd probably have, and like if we were in a real life Mon situation, that's where my issues would arise. Probably. Charmander, Charizard, like those kind of like dragony, like whatever. I'm cool with that. Potentially, like all the sea creature ones, like not bugs, but like sea creatures. That's whatever. The ocean is weird as it is.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, that's got a bunch of weird shit in it. We haven't.
That's fine. That's fine though. That's like fine, like whatever. It's when you get into the bug, like Scyther. No. No.
Oh, you
like
don't
Beedrill?
You don't wanna be near a two-bladed, big old, like 4-foot tall, like bug thing.
Well, isn't Beedrill like literally a 6-foot long bee? Like, no, who wants that? Like,
yeah, I think it's like 4 feet, maybe. But
if I'm in the wild and there's a bee that's 4 foot, and I go, oh shit, that's a 6-foot bee with big ol' like built like drill bit hands. I don't think there's anyone who's gonna be like, actually it's 4 feet. Like everyone's gonna be like, fuck that, we're out. Like every single person's gonna be like, nope, get me out of here.
Nah, fam. But no, like
no one's
world,
gonna be like, well,
8-year-old kid. I'm gonna catch it. Is this a Pokemon that I need?
Now, the cutie fly.
Actually,
Cutie fly.
Cutie fly.
Who do we have here?
Oh wait, we've seen this Nincada. I'm actually gonna catch this because I think I'm gonna use Nincada on the team.
Nice.
But
Cutie Fly. See, I think I could deal with Cutie Fly. I think I could deal with them. The features are soft enough. They're little enough.
Cutie Fly is also like small. Very small.
Yeah, small. But like, here's the thing: one of the largest types of bees is the bumblebee. Like, bumblebees are large, but they don't have a lot of attack. They're mostly just defense. Like the worst, they kind of like pinch you, but they don't have any stingers naturally. And I'm cool with the bumblebee. Me and the bumblebee boys, we're fine. We're good.
Straight
So I
vibes.
think the vibes on a bumblebee boy are immaculate. Sometimes, Adam, they get so tired. Did you know this? Sometimes they get so tired they fall asleep in the flowers briefly to take a little nap. And
That's pretty adorable.
I love that. So, in my version of real life Pokemon, Cutie Fly does that also. Which, like, how can you get mad at that? You know. And obviously,
Well,
all
you
of
can't.
like the naturally occurring ones that kind of already exist, like the Ekans of the world and all the dog-looking ones, the cat-looking ones, like whatever. Cool. I have no problems with those. And Onyx and those kind and Gyarados, that's where I start to get a little like, maybe a Steelix would be a little jarring. I don't think
Well, I mean,
they're
it's
not
like
gross
20. It's
though.
like 28 feet tall. So I mean, like that
Yeah,
thing's huge.
they're not gross
Um,
like bugs would be for me. I think they're just a little jarring. That's all.
yeah. I'm trying to think of a nickname for this little dude.
Nincada.
Yeah. Um,
Do you want to consult Joe real quick?
I was gonna say, Joe, are you still here? Throw me a nickname. If, for Nincada.
I just pinged. We'll see. I just tagged him. Let's see what happens. Maybe he's not around anymore. But let's see. Nincada. Let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Is this a boy Nincada or a girl Nincada?
It's a boy. Joe says wait.
Wait.
Okay, wait. I've been waiting.
We're still waiting. Listen, Joe hit us with a banger named Susan, so we can. I'll wait.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah.
This is where I would insert the Jeopardy noise right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Miles. Yeah. No. Miles is yeah. Miles is also a screamy boy. Yeah, we'll do that.
Sure. Is Miles Pokemon a Nincada equivalent? Could be one option.
Could be one of the options, yeah. From Matthew. Oh, thanks, Matthew.
Oh, thanks, Matthew.
Oh, by the way, I am having some Freddy's chicken tenders. And
Yeah.
they're absolutely delicious.
I'm into it.
How were
they're
they
the close,
from you? Like,
closest thing to a original chicken select I've ever had.
yeah. I was
Since the
thinking,
chicken select.
I was thinking like they probably were, but I'm glad that you've experienced it.
Yeah, I was like, Anna Marie, we gotta try them. Adam says they're pretty good, and Anna Marie was like, well, I'll never say no to Freddy's. Youngster Joey.
Not hashtag not my youngster Joey.
Not my youngster Joey.
Where's his Rattata?
Not my youngster. Ooh. Zigzagoon does not like water.
So who just bought cat stuff, and Bridget bought outfits for both Kirby and Miles, and
I love that.
they're walking around on them with them, but yeah. They're like Christmas
'Cause
themed.
sometimes it is flop.
That's what I was thinking they would do, is just flop down. No, they don't know who each other are because they're both wearing strange outfits. They're like, wait a minute, who are you? Like, literally. Yeah, Miles is a snowman, and then and then Kirby is a Christmas tree.
That's adorable.
They are pretty cute. I'm sure you'll get pictures.
I hope so. If I don't, I'll be a little sad, actually.
I would be very upset if you didn't get pictures. But I can't believe they don't care. Like, no, they're just walking around with them on.
That's good. That's a good sign. You know, it's weird. They're walking around with these outfits on. They don't care. But why do they care about the harness? You know?
Oh, dude. Yeah, actually, that's right. Huh. All right. Whatever. Do.
Potion. Nice.
Got a potion. Hey, you need to stay healed. Actually, let me double check. Mudkip's looking a little over level here.
A little low.
You get Ralts in there, or excuse me, Artur in there.
Get in there, Artur. He's level 10, which means you can use either like the Master Seal, or you can use a Guiding Ring or something.
Yeah, he's got to get to 20. I mean, you gotta.
That's true.
Gotta max out your levels.
This Meryl is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Oh, really?
It is just cute. Not necessarily to use, but just the vibes. You know,
Oh, yeah.
He's just a little. He's a water Pikachu.
Well, and funny you say that. Like, when he was created, it was kind of a sort of, another Pikachu. Like, I think they kind of wanted him to be more of a mascot alongside Pikachu early on.
I mean, this is a water Pikachu. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that's a water Pikachu.
He's so round, so small.
So round, it's cute. You know, like if that Pokemon existed in real world, yeah, that's great. With his little arms, yeah. No, we'd hang out. We'd have a good time.
Oh yeah. Ooh, disarming voice. Hell yeah.
If Ralts, aka Artur, yelled at me hard enough, I'd be disarmed. It's not what you said, it's how you said it.
It's like, okay, alright. Don't yell at me.
It's not what you said, it's how you said it.
Yeah, we gaining levels. We gaining so much levels up here.
Damn straight. You're a notch above. Yeah, I just beat you. You better say that.
Yeah, man.
Be humble about it. I like it. She's going places.
One of the Zigzagoons has an item. Let's see what you got. Something decent. Potion. Alright, that's fine.
Potion? Hey, potion's decent.
Yeah, we'll take those. Ah, that was a skitty. I heard the skitty cry. Dang it.
A skitty?
Yeah, before I got in this encounter. It's like,
Wow.
basically it's a little cat. I mean, obviously.
Does, if now that you've encountered this, does that mean the skitty goes away?
Yeah, so if it,
Oh.
if it had spawned in or whatever, it's gone, so. Not a big deal. Oh, why can't I run? Bro. 4 levels higher than you. Thank you.
Yeah, the Zigzagoon. What are you even doing here, bud?
You're not Susan.
Not Susan. Could never be Susan.
No one could.
There is only one true Susan. Is there a Pokemon you're looking for specifically along this trail?
No, I'm just trying to get through it.
That's fair. That's fair. What's the next gym we're gonna go after?
So, after we deal with this and sort of battle some more trainers, the next gym is on Dewford Island. So
Okay.
when we get there, that'll be, and that one's a fight type gym. So I want to get Ardor up some levels.
Cool.
That way I'm ready. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I was in the mood to play Pokemon again, so I was like, I know we were probably gonna do Fire Emblem, but I was just sitting here, I'm like, yeah, I wanna.
That's all right.
Pokemon sounds good.
That's just fine. Pokemon is still good. We love Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Pokemon's great. Oh boy, Defense Curl, yeah, that's really gonna help you out there, bud. Alright.
Is that a grown man fighting a child?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, Mudkip's evolving.
Oh, we're gonna cancel it.
Oh, I didn't know you could cancel. That's cool.
Yeah, if you press B, you cancel it.
If you miss that window where they evolve, are they just like you can't evolve them, or can you like force evolve?
So let's say I kept not evolving Mudkip and got him up to like level 100, for example. He's gonna be a Mudkip forever because you can't gain any levels. Although I think in the newer games they allow it, so if you use a rare candy on a Pokemon like that, it triggers the evolution.
So if you were like level, because does Mudkip have 2 evolutions, like Mudkip and then another one and another one?
Yeah, 2 evolutions. Yeah.
So like, if Mudkip was level 98, could you be like rare candy 99 and then do another one and then go 100 to like the 3 evolutions within one level, or does it not really work that way?
Well, no. So if you have a level 98 Mudkip, you level him up to 99, the evolution will trigger. He'll evolve into Marshtomp, and then you give him another red candy, and then he'll evolve into Swampert. So, but if you had a level 99 Mudkip, you could only get him to Marshtomp, not Swampert.
Only get him to 1. Okay, that makes sense. No, I get that.
But again, I don't remember when they added the using rare candies on max level Pokemon to trigger evolution. I know it happens in Sword and Shield, I think, but I'm not sure
it does.
I'm not sure that it happens in the 3DS games. So
interesting. Okay.
Crap. Okay.
Didn't mean to put out Ralts.
Yeah, unless I'm just gonna try this. I don't know if you're weak to that or if it's the other way around. Nope, you are weak to that. Okay, cool. So if Ralts only had psychic attacks, I couldn't attack Poochyena, but he has fairy type moves, so we're good.
That's my favorite part about Sword and Shield was that like it lets you know like, oh, this is a strong attack, this is a short attack, like, ooh, ow.
Yeah, that hurt. All right, so
yeah, they're like, by the way, this is effective. This is super effective. This is not very effective. It's like, oh, thanks, Sword and Shield. I appreciate that.
Well, they do that here.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, when you attack someone, it'll tell you if it's. I just didn't know if Fairy was weak or strong against Dark type initially, before I used that move. But once I used it, it said it's super effective.
Good job, Susan.
Putting in that work. No, we don't need over sleuth. Is this the end of my evil deeds? No, probably not.
How many Pokemon does this drop? Never mind, this is the one.
Yeah, he just had the one, and we got the parts back that he stole. So, and we rescued the Wingull.
Oh, Wingull! I like Wingull. I think they look silly.
They do look very derpy. But Mr. Briney's Wingle here, this guy, his Wingle's name is Pico. So,
That's a good name.
yeah. All right. And we cannot go any further, I'm pretty sure, because there's rock smash, rocks in the way. And this whole cave is Whismers, so there's no point in...
Sometimes I wish the you can't go this way was a little bit more convincing in these games.
Yeah, I mean, I think they
Sometimes.
started making it a little bit more convincing in like the modern games, especially that like HM moves and all that stuff aren't a thing. You know, it's like, I don't know. I mean, like even in Gen 4, there's a section and it's like, oh wait, there's Skitty again. Hold on. In Gen 4, there's like Psyducks that have like a headache and they don't want to move. Like, I get that. Until you give them medicine.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna use this, but
Hit him.
yeah, let's go.
What about him?
But yeah, Skitty.
Hold on, let me see this.
So cute.
That's a cute little Pokemon. Go, Susan. Destroy that Skitty.
Ah, that's right. It does have cute charm.
I mean, and to be fair, it's a pretty cute Pokemon.
It's very adorable.
Like the fact that that Pokemon has like a cute charm. Like, yeah, that makes sense.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Well done. Well done. Well caught.
Alright.
Oop, I think I just got a picture of some cats in their little outfits. Yes.
Alright, so even though Ralts is fainted, that sucks, but just do the trainers now. Yeah, Susan Pucci will be fine.
Miles is a little snowman,
Yeah,
and Kirby is the cutest little Christmas tree.
it's very adorable.
Very adorable.
Good job, Ralts. Trying to teleport out of here. Nah. Get out of here. I was gonna say, how's your week? How was your week this week? Not too bad.
Not too bad at all. It was short, which was nice, but we had these training sessions that I had to go to, which was cool. But I was really in charge of like the PowerPoint presentation. Not giving it, just like making sure it was there.
Oh, okay.
Because there's professional people like that are like the way higher up. Like it was like one higher up, like he was in charge of like the department, and then like the two other managers, and they answer all the questions and stuff. And I just get free lunch out of it,
Hell yeah.
which is great. So like, and there was always like not as many people. Like everyone showed up that was supposed to, but we ordered too much lunch all 3 days. So it was like, oh, Jason, why don't you take home
Some of this
these
food.
extra, some of this food, and it just so happened to be sandwiches.
Oh,
And if anyone knows anything about my wife, she loves two things:
Sandwich connoisseur over there.
dogs and sandwiches. So my wife has eaten many sandwiches, and I brought home even more today. And she was every single time I brought home a sandwich, she's like, "I'm gonna eat this one of the like half of this immediately." And it happened all 3 days.
I mean, I would.
They were from McAllister's too, so they're like really good sandwiches.
Oh yeah. No, I've
They're-
had that before.
They are pretty decent sandwiches. So that was that week. But then I'm no longer working at home starting next week, which is going to suck.
Yeah. Well, hey, it was a ride. You got an extra year out of it at least.
I got an extra, almost a year to the day.
Yeah. So.
When the executive order said, "Hey, no longer going to be working from home," I got a while, which was nice. It'll be good to see my coworkers or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
Team building or whatever.
yeah. Still, it's kind of, but I don't know. It's just like great.
Yeah, it is. This is one of those "it is what it is" situations.
Yeah, sure. Oh, another mosquito.
Yeah, I had to take apart like my my whole at-home setup. So bringing that in and making it and putting it all back up in my little cube is gonna take so long.
Yeah.
Like no one better expect anything from me come like Monday, like this next coming Monday. I'll be spending so much time putting my desk together, my monitor and stuff, because the monitors are so finicky. I don't know what, like nothing was working. Like I rigged them together. My laptop and the 2 monitors just weren't talking to each other. And then I unplugged it and replugged it in. This is when I first set it up. Riveting content, I know. Jason problem solves his fucking monitors. And like I spent like 2.5 hours unplugging and recabling and using this cable, and nothing worked. And I turned it off, turn it back on, nothing worked. And then I had lunch, and then I went back from lunch, and I was like, I turned it on, and it all worked. And I was just like, well, that's annoying that worked.
Like, well, what the fuck? What the?
Yeah,
hell
why-
was-
why
what
did-
sort of sorcery happen while I was fucking gone?
I changed nothing between turning it off and turning it back on again like 3 times. So I don't know. I'm fully expecting that to be a thing come Monday as well,
Yeah.
where like, nothing will work until the 3rd time that I turn it off and back on again.
Just so frustrating.
Yeah, such is life, I guess, for this very specific, state-run setup.
Yeah.
Is what it is. It is what it is. It's okay.
Is
It'll be
what it
it'll
is.
it'll be fine. The monitor setup for my my new computer my new monitor I just got for this setup worked like a dream. There's only one monitor, but it's still good. I also got my my new motherboard delivered today. That was exciting.
Ooh, fancy.
It is an MSI B55 or 550 something and rather. It looks really cool. It'll fit my case really nice, and it's optimized to. I picked my chip that I wanted, my CPU first, which is a Ryzen 5 series 5600X. It's not the newest chip,
I was
but
gonna
it's
say, I have no
really.
idea.
It's not, so it came out in 2020. It's not the newest chip. It's not the oldest chip, but it's also not the newest one. But all the reviews are like, it's the best chip for the money, and it's like the most like you'll get far with it kind of thing. And the best part about it is it's only $100.
I mean,
And
that's, yeah. I
PC
feel
like
that's-
in terms of like PC parts, as I'm learning, like really expensive does not necessarily mean really good.
No, exactly.
Which I was expecting, like, this is very expensive, therefore it's going to be very good. But And also, like, old doesn't necessarily mean bad. Is mostly what I'm learning from that. Old just means that it's like, not if you use some older parts all together, they'll be optimized together. That's kind of what I'm learning. So I have all the parts are a little bit older. They're 2, 3, 4 years old. But when they first came out, they were really good, and they still are really good. So it's like, why spend? Like, I don't want to spend an extra $75 to get an extra 8% out of it. Like it's
Well,
going
it's
to
not
be eight
worth it at
percent
that
better.
point.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
No. So yeah, I went to this chip first, and then I'm picking everything up around the chip. The only thing that I am still a little up in the air on is the graphics card, which everyone will be a little up in the air about. So
Yeah, but you'll
I've
figure
got
out
options.
like what'll work, or
Yeah, I have some options. One of my father-in-law's friends, who I play Call of Duty with on Fridays, wants the rumored the newest NVIDIA, the 5000 series,
Mhm.
and he's currently got a 3070 Ti, which is like a really, really solid little graphics card. He'd sell it to me for a pretty good price. So, if the NVIDIA cards do come out in January, like they're supposed to,
Yeah.
um, I would might get his. I'm trying to, and if not, I do have one that I can also get. So if it turns out, if Nvidia is like, by the way, it's not going to be announced until April, I'll be like, no, I don't. It's not worth the wait, because it'd be saving me like
Say, does it save
$30 or
Okay,
something.
yeah, that's not. Oh, wait.
It
Shut up.
saved me like $30, maybe $30, and it's like that's not worth the wait for 4.5 months. So
No. At that point, just shell out the extra $30, and you don't have to wait that
yeah,
long.
and just you get it wouldn't get a 3070 Ti. I'd get something else, but it would be good for, like, it'd be optimized for, like, it works well with the parts that I've already picked.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Building of the PC is cool. But I looked at the motherboard, and it's really complicated looking in there, and I'm like, am I so deep in over my head right now that, like, I'll be like, I'm never gonna figure it out. Luckily, Dave said they're more or less plug and play as long as you know where to plug.
Yeah, I remember when my brother was building his, and it was basically just, okay, this goes in this section of the computer, this goes in this section. It's like, it was just being careful with all the parts. Mainly was
Yeah.
the bigger part of it.
Oh yeah, I have the motherboard, and it's in like this really cool plastic where it's like, oh, this plastic keeps all the static and stuff out. And I was like, I'm gonna leave that in there, in that plastic, until it is time for me to physically put these parts together.
Yeah, and then that makes sense.
I was like, I don't feel like I have any reason not to do that. So it's been an exciting week. So that's what that is.
Oh yeah, excited for Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for Thanksgiving. I'm in charge of turkey and green bean casserole.
Ooh, hell yeah! But that's gonna be delicious.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm going Alton Brown-esque for the turkey.
Oh, are you following one of his recipes, or just how
I
or is it like how he does it?
I didn't have the means for, like, the appropriate stuff for a brine, so that's the only issue is, like, he brines and I did not brine this turkey, but I am going to cook it according to
To
what he does. And
Yeah.
like, I also am going to leave some salted butter out overnight, and that is going to turn into a compound butter that I will put underneath the skin of the turkey, and it will be oh so crispy and oh so delicious.
That sounds really good.
And then Dave the recipe I have from Dave for the green bean casserole is very good. Homemade. Everything's homemade.
I mean, I feel like given Thanksgiving, like, I feel like it should be at least like one of those meals that you do homemade.
Yeah, instead of like
celebrate it.
because green bean casserole is not, it's not the most difficult thing in the world to make.
No.
Essentially, it's just cream of something soup, green beans, and the crispy onion things on top.
That is cool. Yeah. And then you can season it
um,
up with whatever you really want.
Yeah, and I'm gonna home make some cream of garlic soup and mix it in with the green beans and all that stuff. So that's, I'm not gonna like home make the crispy onions because I could try, but the ones from the store are just better. They're just better.
Well, again, there's some things that you just want, like you don't need to literally home make every single item in a dish, like, because there are just some things that are quicker, easier to buy, that taste good, and you're not gonna get it to taste as good sometimes.
I think if I tried to home make the crispy onions, they would be good, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think they would be significantly better than what the store has
It
offered
wouldn't
me.
be worth the time and effort spent versus just paying for what the store price is for the crispy
Yeah.
onions.
The condensed cream of garlic or cream of chicken or cream of mushroom soup, the one I make is going to be much better than that. That's totally worth it for me.
Oh yeah.
That one feels
Yeah,
worth it.
that makes sense.
Also, to Pokemon, just for a second, I thought that Wingull was like walking on his like on the wings, like a little spider, and it freaked me out for a second.
No. No, he's got little
was like-
feetsies.
He's got little feetsies he's always walking around on. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? You going to the in-laws?
Going to the in-laws. We'll be down there in the morning-ish, 10, 11. And, yeah, we'll just hang out there. We brought cheese crackers, meat, like
Nice.
charcuterie sort of stuff. And then they're going to do, I believe, her mom makes an incredible stuffing. Like, I was always stovetop
Oh.
stuffing growing up.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. But then having my mother-in-law's stuffing is out of this world. She puts like sausage
Now-
in it and all sorts of stuff. It's so good.
Does she cook it in the turkey, or is it like a
No,
casserole?
no. It's basically like a casserole. Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
No, so funnily you say that, my well, I don't know what he would be, grandfather-in-law, whatever.
Yeah.
He does his turkey where he stuffs it with the stuffing, and I'm like,
I can't stand it.
I don't.
It's wet
So,
butt bread. It's wet butt bread. I can't stand it.
well, not only that, but the turkey is going to be dry as a motherfucker because you have to overcook your turkey because you're stuffing it with all that crap.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way to get it where both are good. They're just both going to be very mid or bad.
Now, I am going to put something in the cavity of my turkey, but it's
Well,
But
but
I'm
like-
gonna I chop up an apple with like
Like
onion and garlic
like
and carrot.
aromatics or something, like,
Yeah.
excuse me. Yeah, like that makes sense. Like you could put like shit, I don't know. Or like what they do where they put the can of beer on a not a turkey, but like
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
a chicken, right? Or you do like, vegetables that you're not gonna care if they're cooked or not because you're not gonna eat
100%.
them.
Yeah. Underneath my turkey, I'm gonna put some onions and carrots and some potatoes
Oh yeah.
that are gonna get roasty toasty in there. Catch all them drippings.
But yeah.
And for the first time, me and Anna Marie for our wedding got a really fancy Calphalon roasting rack.
Oh, you're gonna bring that out.
For like, we've never had the opportunity to use it because Thanksgiving was at grandma's house one time and we didn't realize we were gonna need it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then last Thanksgiving, there was only like 4 or 5 of us, so we didn't really need a full turkey. So we just like cooked a breast, and I smoked it, which was really good. But this time we had
Hell yeah.
aunts and uncles and cousins and people
Oh,
coming.
so you got
coming
more
in.
people this time. That's nice.
We got more people, so it's we're gonna be doing some oven roasting, and I get to use my big old fancy oven rack or like a roasting pan, which I'm really excited about.
Sweet. Well, I hope you have a good time.
Yeah, it'll be good. I'm my favorite thing to do is the day after Thanksgiving. I make like a Chipotle style bowl of all my leftovers for like mashed
fixins.
potatoes. It's like mashed potatoes and then green bean casserole, corn and turkey, and then I mix that all together and it's like a Chipotle bowl of delicious Thanksgiving. Oh, it's so good.
So you remember like the KFC disgusting bowls with like the mashed
Yeah.
potatoes, chicken, gravy, all that stuff? It's basically that, except like better.
Yeah.
Because
It's
I
that,
do,
but
I do
except
that
Thanksgiving.
too. Yeah. So
Anna Marie, we have dinner rolls, and we always make a little bit extra because she likes to make like little mini sandwich sliders out of them.
hell yeah.
And like, we can't be surprised. Anna Marie making a sandwich out of something?
Oh,
Never.
no surprise there. And I hope she enjoys her little sandwiches.
Oh, you do not have to tell her twice. She's going to enjoy those little sandwiches. Now, from the Friends episode, the moist maker, where you have a gravy-soaked piece of bread in the middle, I asked her if she's going to do that, and she does not do that. However, there's a very, very good chance that episode of Friends is going to get watched tomorrow.
I mean, well, yeah, I mean, that's sort of a classic.
Anna Marie and her brother really like Friends, so there will most likely be some Friends. They like pick and choose from like Anna Marie's favorite season and Aaron's favorite season, like what Thanksgiving episode. And Friends does have some pretty good Thanksgiving episodes. So
Yeah, for us, I'm guessing it'll be watching either. We usually watch Harry Potter or just maybe a shitty action movie or something that they throw on. Just
Harry Potter, like is there a specific Harry Potter or just whatever?
It's
is the
usually. I
closest
mean, I don't know. Like every time almost every time recently, we've gone down and both, Bridget's brother and her and all them. He'll at least have turned on something, and it's usually Harry Potter, and it's just whatever's on TV. It's not like there's a certain movie.
Oh, okay.
It's just like
Oh, do they still have cable?
her parents do.
Man, I haven't owned cable. I don't think I've ever personally owned cable.
I don't think I've ever owned cable myself either.
I can't ever see myself owning cable at this point.
Yeah, I believe there was a thing where when we were doing our phones at Comcast, they were like, "Oh, by the way, if you like do this deal or this bundle, you can get cable for free." And we're like, "No, thanks." And they're like, "Well, it doesn't cost you anything else." I'm like, "I don't care. I don't want it because I'm not going to use it." And like,
I'm not
okay.
gonna use cable.
I'm like,
And
I don't want it.
the second it starts costing me, I'd be like, no, get rid of it.
Well, and I even said that. I said more than likely it would be if I do use it and then it costs more money, I would get rid of it. Like I told, I was like, I don't want it.
Yeah, no, like
So
I'm just as a young person, I just don't do the cable. But that's interesting. I mean, hey, it works for you. It works for you. But yeah, Harry Potter fits the vibe of Thanksgiving. I don't know why, but it's always cold in Harry Potter world. There doesn't seem to be a lot of like summer Harry Potter. It's always everyone's in jackets and sweaters and stuff.
yeah, and I guess I mean, again, there's like a Thanksgiving time marathon thing that they do because it's like all of them. Because I think last year we did it was like I think it was 4 or 5, and we watched part of 6 before changing it. But it was like they just had them all up in a row on TV. So
No, like you know what I used to watch all the time, and I since I don't have cable, I don't do it anymore. But for me, Thanksgiving time was TNT or Spike TV or something. One of them had maybe FX. One of them had a James Bond marathon that was always on.
ooh,
And me and my mom, me and dad, whoever, I was like, yeah, Lots of James Bond marathon. I mean, they would go back to Doctor No, and then they would also play like our era of James Bond, which
Oh,
obviously is Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, his were really good. I loved his.
His were really good.
I
Okay,
like
I
them.
think I think Pierce gets a little too much hate.
I
Because they're
think
like he was too
because
old. He was too old, and I was
well,
like, yeah, he was old, but he was good.
they at least kept. I mean, like from the the Daniel Craig ones because they got rid of like all the gadgets and stuff. Or no, maybe I'm thinking of
Oh
no,
no,
no, I'm thinking of
Pierce Brosnan's James Bond had a lot
yeah. Well, I'm
of
saying his
gadgets.
had gadgets, but didn't the Daniel Craig ones not have gadgets so much anymore? Or
They
it
had
wasn't
gadgets.
as
They
like
just had less gadgets.
okay. Because that was the one thing I liked about Pierce Brosnan's era of Bond
Yeah.
movies. Like the gadgets were so cool. Like I don't know.
The Daniel Craig thing, the biggest issue I had with like the gadgets and stuff of the Daniel Craig era was not that I didn't think the actor who played Q was bad. Like he was young and like he's supposed to be like the young millennial who's sarcastic but really good at tech. There was something so charming about Q being like
And
an older
yeah.
Alfred, like from Batman kind of guy.
Oh, I definitely agree that
There was something charming about that. However, that doesn't appeal to the youth. So no, Pierce Brosnan with like Tomorrow Never Dies, Die Another Day, like Goldeneye.
huh.
Oh, The World Is Not Enough. Oh,
The World Is Not Enough. That one's probably the best one in my opinion.
Pierce Brosnan was in like
I think it's four
four
movies.
movies. He was in four movies, and if we were going on a road trip when I was like 9 to 16, 17, like exclusively, like not I won't say exclusively, but like those movies were coming along. If we were flying on a plane, and like this is pre, like they had like the TVs in the back, and you'd bring your own little portable DVD player or something if you were swanky like that. I was bringing those movies. Like I was bringing those movies.
Oh, 100%.
Like when he sneaks over like the North Korean border, and the guy with the diamonds in his face, and they have like the hovercraft chase that's in the first 8 minutes of the movie. You're like, hell yeah, brother!
Like what a freaking start to the movie. Like
Or
it's just like
or when they melt an ice hotel with the literal power of the sun. Like, are you kidding? Like it. That was the cool. I don't care who you are. I don't care what Bond you have. Fine, they have nukes. They have sharks with freaking lasers on their heads. That's a joke.
yeah.
But you can't tell me, you can't sit there and tell me that Icarus, the satellite that harnesses the power of the sun and can put a concentrated 1 mile long beam of pure sun energy directly into the earth, there is no like villain, like Bond villain gadget, like evil doomsday thing that is cooler than that. There isn't.
I mean, yeah, it is. It's definitely.
And then like he like steals the. This is my favorite my favorite scene. This one was in I think it was it.
Alright,
I
don't
think it
tell
might have
me.
been Die Another Day. I don't remember which one it was. It's either Die Another Day or The World's Not Enough, where he steals the the high powered jet engined like car thing that like goes across the ice,
The ice,
because
yeah.
they're trying to kill him with Icarus,
Yeah.
and then he has like that parachuting thing with like this tidal wave behind him because they melted like this polar ice cap, and I'm just like, this is unhinged. I am in the back of a minivan driving to West Virginia. Like I'm going way too hard right now. So good. So good. And I don't think they get enough love. And you know what? Tomorrow, Adam?
I was gonna say throw
Well,
one on.
first of all, tomorrow never dies. But second, now that we've done this, I'm looking it up right now. Die Another Day came out in 2002. So when I was watching it, it was like a 2 or 3 year old movie at that point. I'm 8 or 9 years old. prime time. You know, that's it. It's on Amazon Prime, which I have a subscription to. So there's a chance I'm gonna watch Pierce Brosnan do his thing.
Hell yeah.
And let me tell you, when he's in like Morocco, and he finds Halle Berry in like the orange like bikini, he takes a sip of a mojito, and I remember being like 11 years old, being like, "Damn, that mojito looks so fucking good right now." Like like the glass is all the glass. You know what I mean? Like the glass is all misty,
Yeah.
and like the bubbles look so refreshing, and you just think like, "Damn, that's probably a really good mojito." Like. But yeah, that was growing up. That was
Halle Berry. I forgot that.
was Halle Berry in that one. Yeah. And like, you know, they're running through like the medical facility, and he's trying to kill the guy with all the diamonds in his face to because he's the bad guy, and he's doing the face change technology thing. Like he's doing like he's like trying to recover, but then Halle Berry fucks it up because she's also a secret agent. Like, so spoilers for a 22-year-old movie.
Wow.
By the way, Bruce Willis was dead the whole time. Oh shit! What? So yeah, that was that's the very long version of when Thanksgiving time happened. It was usually James Bond's. And I have no regrets.
The only thing I can really remember is having the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Oh yeah, we watched the parade. So like Thanksgiving was such a fun time growing up. I didn't start remembering the time like fondly until Dave started going to college, and like, oh, this is one of those times when Dave would come back kind of thing, which was really nice.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Yeah.
So like, because like, you know, me and Dave we're brothers, but we were, our age gap was big enough where like it wasn't like classic I annoyed the shit out of him and he picked on me kind of thing.
Yeah, no.
Like we got along very well. We got along very well, but like we didn't like start hanging out until I was a little bit older. So like, you know, 11, 13, 14 kind of area. So Thanksgiving, Dave would bring home Penn State sticky buns, and he would make a whole bunch of bacon, and I'm like, it was Christmas. I'm like jumping a little bit of Christmas Thanksgiving, but it was like, oh yeah, Dave comes home, and like we go hang out with our grandparents, and there was a couple of Thanksgivings where we had them at our grandparents' like retirement home. Those were okay. They were fine. They were fine, but like I will always look back fondly on like, you know, waking up early, it's cold outside, having some hot chocolate, watching The Spy Who Loved Me or The Man with the Golden Gun.
Yeah, it's good old memories.
Did you ever watch the less popular James Bond movies, like Timothy Dalton being James Bond?
Probably. It's been a long time since I've watched James Bond in general, so was he the one-off one? Like he was only one of them.
He was in like one. So there was like Sean Connery, the classic.
Yeah.
The one-offs, there were two of them. There was a guy named David Niven, and then there's George Lazenby. They were real one-offs.
I think that's the one I watched because that name sounds familiar.
I think Timothy Dalton, he was in there for like 2 years. He was fine. I think Roger Moore
Roger Moore was
good.
Very good. That one I believe was my grandfather's favorite Bond over.
Well, Roger Moore was 70s into 80s. Yeah. So like, if your grandpa was probably perfect age for that.
Yeah. No, I think that he liked him over Connery, but I know my parents they like Sean Connery.
I mean, I liked Sean Connery.
I mean, they're not bad. I think when you think of James Bond, you think of him.
You first think of Sean Connery. Yeah, that's
when
true.
It comes to your mind, you go James Bond. Okay, and then like the person that you see is him. I feel like that's kind of the. Or I guess anymore now.
Incidentally, Daniel Craig was the longest James Bond. He did it from
I was just gonna say,
2006 or 2007 was when he first got on there.
was it really that long?
Yeah, I think. Let me look it up.
I know he's done.
I'm
I know
pretty
he's done
sure.
5 movies. I'm pretty sure it's 5 movies.
Yeah, he has, or something like that. I'm pretty sure. Casino Royale came out in like 2007.
No, Casino Royale. That's like 2012. Isn't it? 2011.
Casino Royale came out in 2006.
Oh, never mind. All right. Holy shit. All right, never mind.
So
I will
he's been
words.
He was James Bond for like 17 years.
That's pretty good.
It's a long one. I think he killed the franchise a little bit. This is a hot take.
Oh,
I
hey,
think he killed
Otter.
the franchise a little bit because
How you doing?
he did it for like 2 movies too long.
Yeah, I think he kind of needed to get out of it. I think it was between his very last movie and the one before that. I think at that point he should have been gone.
I
God,
think
my boy.
his Casino Royale was really good. Quantum of Solace was dog shit. Quantum
Yeah.
of Solace was so confusing. I saw it in theaters 3 times, and to this day, I still have problems following the storyline.
There's some movies and games like that
yeah.
that just are like that, you know.
And Skyfall was a masterpiece. It should have been Daniel Craig's last movie, because that's when you learned about him, like his upbringing, like Bond's
Was that
upbringing,
his
his childhood.
Yeah, that was his like how he became him. Yeah.
Yeah, and like there's
I didn't realize
that
that one was
picturesque
Skyfall.
at the very end, like he drives off in the classic in the James Bond classic DB5, like Aston Martin DB5. That should have been it. New James Bond after that, but the last James Bond movie was 2021. There hasn't been an inkling of anything since.
Well, I know that they were looking for a new Bond. They didn't know who they were gonna cast. I know he's the guy that played Heimdall in Thor and Avengers.
Wait,
What's his fucking
really?
name? So again,
Idris Elba?
yeah, Idris Elba. I think there was. So it may not have been him, but I know that they were trying to cast someone that wasn't
that.
like
I like
that was different.
Tom Holland for new Bond. Oh, what's up, Otter? What's up, man?
Yeah,
Tom
Holland.
Holland for new Bond.
See who plays Loki though? Tom Hiddleston. I think
Tom Hiddleston.
He wouldn't be terrible. You know.
No, my
I think
thought
he'd be pretty
behind
good.
it, I think Henry Cavill would have been a good
Yeah,
Bond.
but he's so. I don't know. I mean, okay.
Well, because they made him a Bond light with like the Argyle movie that just came
But
out.
I
and,
think
like,
he
The
should
Man
stick
from
with
U.N.C.L.E.
the Argyle movies. Like those are very good, by the way. And I think
I'll see.
him trying to do Bond on top of that would just be too much.
I think there are actors that could do it. I would love Idris Elba to do it, but Idris Elba's also kind of old.
He's kind of old
He's
too,
like,
and
he's
I
kind of old.
I think that was one of the reasons, the big reason, which is stupid, was because he wasn't white.
That's
if
true.
it's not him, there was another actor that they were thinking about casting, and he happened to be black, and people were all up in arms about it. I'm like, guys,
Well,
it's a fucking character. It doesn't have to be.
And not only that, but like 007 is a distinction. It's a code.
It's a
name.
code
Like,
name. Yeah, it's not a
person.
fucking
Like
person.
it implies that there were 007s before him, and
Yeah.
there will be after him.
Yeah, he's a part. Him as a character. It's that part in time. Like, obviously. Yeah,
now,
anyway.
if you changed who James Bond is, like if you like that I could see people being annoyed about. I wouldn't be annoyed about it, but like specifically 007 James Bond, like I don't think it's that serious. I just don't think it's that serious. Like I think Idris, like, and here's the thing: 2012, last Daniel Craig movie. Boom, they have Idris Elba come in. Idris Elba all of a sudden is now 12 years younger than he is now.
Well,
Boom,
he would have.
perfect
I
James
think he would have been a really good James Bond earlier in his career.
And
But
also-
at that point, he was doing Avengers. He was Heimdall.
He was.
I think.
And
Yeah.
I don't think this is a hot take. Idris Elba is sexy. Like he'd be a good
Oh
James
yeah.
Bond.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Every
good
movie
James Bond.
he's in, I'm like, oh yeah. I instantly, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like this movie.
He makes it better.
He's a really good actor.
But yeah, there will probably be another James Bond.
Well, there has to
It
be.
just
I just think they're trying to figure out who they want as James Bond.
I've been looking around at articles. There's nothing currently been released. Like there's no information other than people want it. That's it.
Yeah, and I think with Henry Cavill, the issue is if he does do MCU stuff or if he does something else, he might not have time to do it. And he is doing a bunch of other movies.
I just
But
think
I would
he's not like the pick. He's just a good one, I think.
Also, they should maybe do it where it can just be a one-off, right? I mean, there have been one-off Bonds before. They don't have to have like multiple.
I think
movies.
The last few James Bond movies have been a little too serious. And I think for my armchair expert opinion, we go back to 1995, 2002, and you have James Bond being a middle-aged, regular-looking white guy from England, and villains who have just the coolest, most sinister shit.
And if Tom Hiddleston doesn't do Bond, he would do a very good villain. Just because, again, he was
Tom Hiddleston would be a very good villain.
But I think
you know what?
He would actually probably do the villain role better than Bond. Now that I think about it.
Hold on a second. I got this. I'm gonna tag Otter in this. I got it.
Otter's probably like, what? It's like, what are you guys talking about?
The new Bond. I'm gonna drop it in chat. Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe. God.
That'd be the biggest like fuck you to anybody.
It would
any like major James Bond fans. That'd be the biggest fuck you.
Be like, why the fuck is Harry Potter in here? Get him out of here.
Oh God, that would be amazing.
Laugh my ass off if that was the case. Yeah. God damn.
I would look at that. I would see it just because of the train wreck. I would see it.
You think it would be a huge train wreck?
I think, and to no fault of Daniel Radcliffe, I don't think he's a bad actor, but I think he was Harry Potter for so long, people can't separate him from it.
Well, that's like, it's kind of like Mark Hamill or anyone from Star Wars, right? It's like, yes,
I'm going to argue that point just because Mark Hamill has the Joker.
He has the Joker, but I guess also it's just those two things, right? He's done a bunch of other shit.
Yeah.
Or I guess you could also say like, I don't know, I don't know any of the actors from the new ones, but like, guy who plays, Kylo Ren or whatever, what's his name?
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
It's not Adam Driver, is it?
It is Adam Driver.
Okay, yeah. I feel like he's sort of a little bit typecasted.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So I was just looking it up, and the most, like, according to this article, which who knows how credible it is. It's from Screen Rant. The most likely next James Bond is an actor by the name of Aaron Taylor Johnson.
I have no idea who that is.
He was in the Craven movie that just came out. He was also in in Bullet Train. He was Tangerine. He was the duo brothers.
No, yeah.
I think he could do it because he's 34, so he's at a good age to do it.
Yeah, maybe that's what they're trying to do, is find someone that's younger to do at least 3 movies.
Probably. There's also Paul Mescal as someone who could do it. And I think Paul Mescal could do it. He does. I don't think he has the rugged look that would be necessary for James Bond. And then the third one is Theo James, who I also don't know if I've heard it off the top of my head. Oh no, yep. He would be actually. He might have the look. He was the like the love interest guy from all of the Divergent, Insurgent, Allegiant movies.
Okay.
You know what? You know what? I can see it. No. I can see it. I can see
You
it.
can see it.
But yeah, I want another James Bond movie. But this Pokemon run has very much turned into Jason talks about James Bond.
I mean, I'd rather it be we talk about something than just dead silence. So I mean,
That's true.
I don't really care.
Little did you know I would be activated, and I'd be like, oh, James, you want to hear about James Bond? Here's an hour's worth of James Bond talk. Like,
Hell yeah. I'm
well,
down for it.
it's because I watched it so many times, so much as a kid and a young adult. You know what? I might go back and watch because the Casino Royale with Daniel Craig is so good. Like that's a really good movie.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
And did you ever see the last one that came out in 2021, No Time to Die?
Probably not.
It was if I had to rank Daniel Craig's, it would definitely be like it's one of the better ones.
Is
Like
it?
it's one of the I think I'd probably do it as Skyfall, Casino Royale, then No Time to Die, then Spectre, then every single movie ever made, and then Quantum of Solace. Quantum of Solace was just visually good, such a bad movie. But yeah, No Time to Die, I really liked. It was good. Rami Malek played the bad guy, and he was devastating. Devastating. I think Rami Malek has some legs as a villain because he's in that movie. He was creepy. He was just you hated him. He was evil, pure evil.
I liked him in the Bohemian Rhapsody movie. He was very good in
Oh,
that
he
one.
talented actor.
Yeah, he was
I
very
was
good.
worried with the Mr. Robot show he was gonna get typecast as like the weird nerdy guy.
Oh, that's right.
You've got
That's
depth.
right. I
And let me
forgot
tell
about
you,
that.
as of like, honestly, if he wasn't the villain of No Time to Die, I don't think it would have been as good of a movie.
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting that he carried it that much.
He did a lot of weightlifting. That's one of the reasons why I loved Skyfall so much. The villains of Skyfall. Oh, they were let me just make sure I'm getting that right. Oh yeah, Raul Silva. Oh god, when he takes like I don't know if you remember the Skyfall one. He was the guy that like tried to commit suicide via cyanide and it didn't work, and he like partway through the movie he takes out like his prosthetic like teeth, like half his face sinks in. Oh. Oh, he was so bad. He was such a bad guy, good bad guy. Yeah, I like. Yep. That's it, Adam. Tomorrow I'm watching James Bond movies.
I mean, I hope you enjoy.
That seals it. Hope you enjoy your Harry Potter or whatever you're gonna shitty action movie. Listen, maybe they're still doing the James Bond marathon, and if it's on, you maybe throw it on. You know.
Yeah.
So while I've been chatting and ranting about the best James Bond movies, which happened between 1995 and 2004, what have I been missing? What's been going on for you, Neater?
No, so we basically took back the parts from that Team Magma Grunt back in the cave.
Yep.
And so the president of the Devon company was like, "Hey, you're a very capable trainer. Like, can you deliver the letter and can you make sure these parts get safely to Slateport?" And we were going that
Yeah.
way anyway. So, Dewford was a pretty short section, but while we were there, we took on the gym leader, delivered the letter, and then now we're heading towards Slateport, and we'll try to get to the where we need to deliver the parts. So,
Nice. Oh, not Tuber Ricky.
oh my God, it's a Zigzagoon.
Also, this might not be a real question that you have to answer. You were just running around the beach, and there were Wingulls all over the place. Wingulls, and like as you ran towards them, they flew away. Why didn't they attack you, or like you get into a battle with them?
So those ones are like in this. Oh, excuse me. In this game, they have like Pokemon that are part of like the environment, and so like
Oh,
they
okay.
were chilling on the beach, and you run toward them, they fly away. It's kind of like to make the world seem more,
Yeah.
than it just being.
I'm just not used to seeing like Pokemon that you run by that like if they're not like attached to somebody, like a friend or like an ally or something. Like you just ran by those Pokemon and it just like flew away, and I was like, oh, don't you usually just always encounter every Pokemon you see that's not like physically attached to somebody kind of thing?
And typically, yes, but it's just a way to make the world seem more,
Realistic.
full of life
Yeah,
and
more-
realistic and stuff.
More immersive.
Oh, God, 6 gears kicking my ass.
kind of roasting you, dude. Like,
Oh, he keeps using Headbutt, which flinches, and then he's using Sand Attack, which I can't hit him, so
are you gonna let this Zigzagoon roast you right now?
I'm going to try to roast him with some Fire Fangs, and luckily,
you do.
I think I got it. Thank you, Pooch. Thank you, Poochiana. Go, Susan. Level 15.
Thank you, Susan.
So what's up, Otter? It's been a hot minute, but I hope you've been well. We are doing Pokemon for a little bit.
Yes, go.
My lovely wife got me this DS, and yep, you're welcome. she just goes,
Say
thank
more.
you. She got me this DS, and then also got it with a hard mod, so I can basically capture footage from it. And I wanted to play Pokemon because I love Pokemon, so that's what we're doing. I'm beelining it here because I want to rename Poochiana. I don't know, Joe, or you're still here, or hell, if Otter, if you want to. I've been nicknaming Pokemon that are part of the team. Did we have one for Poochie? No, I gotta check Discord.
I can check for you while you do that.
Yeah, I don't know if we did.
No, we had Zigzagoon. We had 2 Zigzagoons and a Seedot.
Okay, I'll worry about that later. But right now, I mean, shit, I don't know. Poochiana. I need a nickname idea.
Yeah, is it? Say, anyone have any ideas for a nickname? We're open to them.
Yeah. Just thinking. Not sure. God. I wish I was better at nicknaming things.
I was told, generally speaking, we don't do a lot of the. I don't do a lot of the naming of Pokemon.
No, I don't either, but I felt like it'd be, I don't know.
Oh, I get it. For this,
For
this
this,
is a good application for
Good
it.
application for it, yeah. Is there any? I know we were talking about James Bond, but like, are there any dogs, notable dogs from James Bond? That's so random.
Hold on.
I'm just thinking, like,
There might be.
do you think I mean, there's got to be one movie that there's at least like a pupper in it, if not like.
No, in in Skyfall,
In Skyfall.
James Bond has a dog
Oh,
that
okay.
is
Is it?
is named Churchill.
All right. Well, I think that's what we're gonna do then.
Oh God, Churchill the dog.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Right.
That is very funny.
Right. It's 1H, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, Churchill.
Yeah, hold on a sec before you confirm it. I just want to double check.
I mean, I can come back in here and rename it because we're at the name raider guy. I just wanted to come in
Yeah.
here and do that before I continue
That is
battling trainers.
That is so Hold on, just let me check one more time. Check one more time. Sorry. James Bond's dog is named Jack, which is not as cool as Churchill.
Well, I mean, what do we want? Do we want Churchill or do we want Jack?
No, we're naming him Churchill.
All right, I like that. It does seem to fit better. All right,
It's Churchill.
and then yeah, we need to name the Ninkata, which level 9. So I need to remind myself when Ninkata is 19 because I need to make sure that there's a free slot in the party when he
Yeah.
evolves. Because I want to use shit ninja. Alright, so let's battle everyone on the beach and then
Battle the beach.
we'll do the next thing, and then that probably, because I know that puts you around when you were needing to stop.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be. And I'm okay with a little bit of a shorter stream. I've been having a fucking 3-day migraine, and it's been driving me nuts.
Who are you? Your wife?
Dude, I'm like, even Bridget, she's like, no, only one of us can be having migraines in here.
Yeah, no. You can't both be having that.
That's
Do you need like
back in the-
electrolytes? You drinking electrolytes?
Yeah. I've been hydrating. I've been trying to sleep in a better position for my neck because it's basically like behind the head and it wraps around to your eye. I forget what that's called. But that's the one that I have, and it sucks.
Doesn't sound like fun.
And it's better now, but it's still like on the one side, and it's still kind of pulsing a little bit. So
Well, that really sucks. I hope that that clears up for you.
yeah, well, I thought I was getting sick because I was like, all right, I was starting to feel a little weird when, after the week hanging out with Joe and all that, and I'm like, did I get sick? Like, took a test just in case and thought maybe it was flu or whatever, but I was like, I still had my appetite. I still like felt fine. It was just the headache part wouldn't go away, and so Bridget's like, yeah, it's probably a migraine. And I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. I don't like it. So
Bridget's like that James Franco noose around the neck. First time.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, first time.
Damn, that sucks though.
Oh, I was just glad that this week was short because I was just like, I also had like the dizziness part
Oh, as someone
Where I
who
couldn't-
suffers from that, that's the
where I
worst.
couldn't freaking. I was just sitting down and it felt like I was spinning, and I'm like, ugh.
Yep,
So.
that's the worst. Been there. Well, I don't know about if you get it off, but as a as a state employee, everyone chat's gonna be jealous. I get Thursday and Friday off.
I'm in a startup company, so it was funny. We were working today, and all of a sudden, everyone got off online. They got offline around 1:00, and I'm like, "That's really weird. Did we have a half day?" And it was like, I don't know. It was like 3:00 by the time I noticed, and I saw an email from our CEO, and he's like, if it's 1:00 your time, like enjoy the rest of today, like take it off, and we'll pick things back up Monday. So I worked
Nice.
an extra couple hours, not thinking, because I didn't even notice the email. But I was like, whatever.
No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul.
But I just thought it was funny. I was like, why is everyone offline? And then that's when I
Where
checked
is
my
everyone?
email.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
like the lunch and learn thing today, and then I looked on our team meetings and stuff, and it was like this person's offline and that person's offline and this person, and I was like, I'm the only one here. Like I'm working still, but I was like, it was nice because it was nice and quiet. I could get everything done without anyone bothering me, kind of thing. I love when that happens.
Dude, that's the best. So I went in the office, not last week, but the week before last, and I went on. So we usually plan it where locals go in Tuesday, Thursday, and I guess there was a big meeting on Tuesday. I didn't go in on Tuesday, but I went on Thursday thinking there's gonna be people there. It was just like 4 of us, and I was able to get so much shit done. I was like,
Nice.
it was so nice because usually when you go in, you get the really the water cooler meetings and stuff where people are like just chatting and having fun, whatever, like office shit.
Yeah.
And I feel like I can't get stuff done, but it was kind of nice. I was like, damn, I'm getting all this stuff done.
It is really nice when like that. I'm considering when cause I'm going back into the office next week. I am considering just like ask my boss about being able to work a little bit early and then go home a little early. Like my usual hours is like from 8 to 4:30, 8 to 5. But like maybe I do 7 to
7 to
3
3 or 7:30 to 3:30.
30 or something would be nice. So I might.
Yeah, I
go
mean,
in
shit,
there,
I don't know. That might be worth.
No one send me any emails.
Asking. I mean, even a half hour is a big difference.
Yeah, and especially for parking because someone has to pay for parking at the state, and that's me. I gotta pay for parking downtown.
Sma.
I hate having to pay for I think it's the dumbest shit. Paying for parking at work.
So you can work. Yeah. I just
this
feel
is being recorded, so don't tell the state. It is cheaper for me to not pay for parking and get 2 parking tickets than to just pay for a month of parking.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So it's technically cheaper for me to get a parking ticket than it is to pay for a month. So if I get 2 parking tickets in a month, then it's more worth it to pay for parking. But if I don't, then so far so good.
No, I just feel like that should be covered as an employee. Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Like,
well, there's a new parking. Okay, new. There's not new. There's a parking garage that was built, and they said we're gonna charge people to park in it just until the cost is covered, and then they won't be charged anymore. And that parking garage was built in, I believe, 1982. So something tells me, and that's not even like exaggeration. I'm pretty sure it's built in 1982 or 83. Like, so something tells me that parking garage is paid for, and they're just like, meh, we'll just keep choking them.
Yeah, I mean, why not? It's like a what else are you gonna do situation.
Yeah, what are you gonna just do? Let people park there? Come on. But anyway.
Oh my god. Jesus. Good Lord, Adam.
What'd you do?
I just can't menu right now. I'm like
Okay.
I'm like bumbling through all the menu trying to heal up Ralts. Alright. Ooh, Ralts is on 16. Almost, or no, wait.
Ralts is about to have a birthday. Sweet 16.
No, I was thinking, I was like, wait a minute, does Ralts evolve at 16 or 20? I can't remember.
Let's look it up.
I think it might be 20, actually. Hey, yo. Don't do that.
This is Pokemon Omega Ruby.
Omega Ruby, yeah. Gen 6.
Evolves at level 20.
Dang. Okay. Oh, that's fine.
Yep, level 20 and then level again at level 30.
30, yeah. Alright, is that everyone in this place? Oh wait, do these guys count? Yeah, they do count. Okay. So
The burger I ordered.
what did you say? It was disgusting? Was it dry or burnt or something? I'm like, God, that makes me angry. I'm gonna battle this random 10-year-old talk to me about it.
I don't know, like this would it be difficult to burn? Like I feel like beef like
Yeah.
doesn't burn particularly easily. Like how do you like
You
overcooked, yeah, but like how do you burn a burger?
Well, I mean, it'd be one of those you just left it on the grill that's too hot for a little too long. You know, when it gets
Thank
like
you
kind
for
of
explaining
charred.
what it means to burn, Adam.
Yeah.
But like, no, what I'm saying is like you like when you sear a steak or when you sear a burger, you're putting it on at like 500 degrees,
Well, yeah.
and like it still doesn't char. So like, what was that grill turned up to char a burger?
That or the guy forgot about it.
That's true. Like if you left it on there for 15 minutes, that's yeah, I can see that.
Like that'd be the other.
How do you char a burger? Well, when you leave it on the grill for too long. This is welcome to Minila Games, where Adam mansplains how to burn something to me.
Yeah. As a man, I have to mansplain. So, dang it.
Arter, come on, step it up, buddy.
I'm gonna have to bring in Susan. Susan's gonna have to finish the job.
Are Sable Eye's eyes like actual diamonds? You think?
They are gems. I don't know if they're
No.
diamonds, but they're gems.
That's
She just has
that'd be
normal
tough.
type attacks.
It'd be tough for that Pokemon because like in the real world, I could see people like wanting this Pokemon just for like harvesting their eyes, which would be nightmare fuel.
I don't know if that's true to the. Let me see. There might be a description of that where it's like
Oh god, that's terrible. This is a kids game.
all ghost Pokemon have terrifying Pokedex entries.
Have just horrible Pokedex entries.
Yeah. No, this one is Sableye leads. Let's see, lead quiet lives deep inside caverns. They are feared, however, because these Pokemon are thought to steal the spirits of people when their eyes burn with a sinister glow in the darkness.
Oh god.
And then the Sapphire one is actually not as creepy, but Sableye digs the ground, sharpened claws to find rocks that it eats. Substance in the rocks crystallize and rise up to the Pokemon's body surface. So that's why his
Yeah,
eyes.
that's not bad. That's easy.
That one just explains why he has diamond eyes. So. Level 16. Everyone's level 16. Oh my god, everyone level
That's
up.
good. That's
Good
good.
lord.
Nice and even love.
Want to show everyone that we care. Not just Ardor or Mudskipper. Alright. Yeah, we'll do Susan, I guess. I doubt this guy has a ghost type. What's the deal? Come after my snow cone?
Yo, that's my snow cone.
He's so angry. Oh, he's got a Poochie.
Like
not
if
as-
you were taking
not
my
as cool
snow
as my
cone,
Poochie.
I'd also be pretty angry.
So I think after this battle, we're going to do the Slateport stuff, and then that could be a good stopping point.
Sounds good to me.
I'm trying to get you
Sounds good.
around 9:15. I know we're getting a little close, but
Oh yeah, I get, and I appreciate it,
I'm trying to respect your time.
and I appreciate it.
So I will try my best to not go over.
No, we're good. We're chilling. I appreciate it though. I do.
Yeah. I mean, we all kind of sort of have a busy day tomorrow, so I probably
It's
shouldn't
one of
stay too
the
up
most
too late.
American holidays.
Okay, I did. Okay, cool. I was like, give me the soda pops.
You're
So this
scorching
is
hot.
this is a really good spot to buy soda pop early on. Soda pops heal 60 health.
Oh,
and so,
yeah.
it's a significantly cheaper super potion by like 400 Poké Dollars. So if you
That's
battle
nice.
everyone here, you can stock up, and I typically stock. He gives you 6 as a reward, so I buy an extra like 6, and then those 12 kind of last me. They last me until that, at that point, then I'll buy like the hyper potions or whatever.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, the hyper
next
potions.
the next healing item. So.
I had so many of those in Shield.
Yeah, in those ones you get a ton, not as much as this one, not so much, but
Well, I just had a lot of money. I purchased a lot of them. They were worth it.
oh hell yeah.
It got to it gets to the point where like regular potions just aren't worth anything.
Oh yeah, well no. I think I gotta go here. Okay, yeah, that's right. So I'm like trying to this one, like versus Gen 3, there are a few slight changes they did to like progression. So I'm like, do I do this now or is it after this point? So
I didn't get it.
I guess Captain Stern is in the museum. Okay, so we have to go find Captain Stern at the Oceanic Museum. Now, if we tried going to the museum earlier, and I should have shown it, but there was like a huge long like line that like extended out all the way over here. But now it's gone, so we can go in.
You were at the front of the line.
Let's. I know I should be using the Pokemon Center, but I'm so lazy. I don't feel like going. All right, that's fine. 50 Poké. I mean, that's not too bad. We can pay 50 Poké.
I was gonna say we've got 5,700.
This guy, the reason there was the long line is because he didn't have 50 Poké. What a broke ass.
Didn't have 50 Poké. Wait, isn't 50 Poké like 30 cents?
I think like, so I know it's loosely based on the yen. Yeah, I think it's probably like 25, 30 cents or whatever.
That's crazy. They didn't have that.
I just like how you can talk to all these grunts and they're not even gonna attack you. They're just here.
Who's here?
I guess this is the one that stole all that stuff before, and he, and ironically, has given us Thief. Thief is actually a really good TM. I'm gonna actually teach that to one of my Pokemon. Probably Poochie, because type effectiveness or whatever. So. But basically, I have a chance to steal items, so sometimes it might just be worth it to just like start the battle with Thief, or if I know there's a Pokemon in the wild might have an item, I can try to find it. So like, I think I'm trying to think of a good example. Like, well, you notice how like I caught those Zigzagoons and they were carrying potions, right?
Yeah.
So like, if I use Thief on that Zigzagoon and it happened to have an item, like a potion, I would take that. So it's kind of nice that you can do that with like certain Pokemon will have like evolution stones or other held items that boost, the power of different moves and things like that.
That is nice.
Okay, let's double check that. We'll lead with Susan, I think. That sounds good to me, right? Sounds good to you? We found Stern. Gee, it's because, you have a more unique sprite than any of the other people around here. That's how we wrote to find you.
Mm-hmm. That's how they track you down.
And now we have to defend him from Team Magma, so hopefully we can take on these grunts. I think with the
no.
I think with the power of Susan, we're a
Well, I think
okay.
it's really the power of friendship.
Yeah, power of friendship, but mainly Susan.
But yeah, mostly Susan.
All right, I should be fine. This Numel. Oh, okay. Ooh.
It's a crazy looking Pokemon. This Numel.
Numel is one of my favorite. Gen 3. I really like Numel. He looks so derpy.
Just a little guy hanging out, you know. Looks like a camel bunny kind of armadillo esque.
Yeah,
But
I think they were going
camel
with some
features.
sort of camel for sure. You see it more so on his evolution.
Yeah. Okay. But I see the inkling of it here.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Bye, Numel.
Bye, Numel.
Bye, Numel.
Thanks for the experience. How? I don't know. Maybe because you only have one Pokemon. Like, bruh.
How'd you do it? How'd you do it? Oh, here's $8.
I just think it's hilarious that you do get money from the grunts too. They're like, man, this kid. Oh wait, here by the way, here's some cash. Like, I just imagine that transaction being so awkward. Like,
yeah. Oh, I can't believe you beat me. Here's, $8.50.
And then like, what if someone like didn't have exact change, so they have to like, I only have 1,000, like, but I'm only want to give you like 800. Can you give me change?
Not you give
like,
him 1,000. Not give him 1,000. Can you break a 20 actually? Like,
yeah, can you actually? Yeah. Oh, exactly. No. That 10 and 2 5s. Actually, can I get that? Like.
Adam. Susan's looking a little hurt.
We're gonna Susan put up a good fight against that Numel, so we're gonna let her rest up. Ardor should be more than capable considering Zubat's poison type, so weak to psychic.
One of the most annoying Pokemon's ever made.
One of the most like used for sure. Up until, well, I mean Gen 5 and Gen 5 and 6 they kind of took a little break, but yeah.
Yeah.
All those early games.
Oh, Zubat.
There we go. Miles is level 11. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
I'm really not gonna use that Wingull, so I'm not gonna. Damn it.
No Wingull on the team?
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep him on the team because he's such a high level right now. Like, just as another sort of backup.
Yeah, might as well. There's no reason not to.
Yeah. We'll do Confusion.
Numel.
Hope that. I don't think Numel's gonna do anything crazy unless he's got like. Well, he probably has like Tackle or whatever that can do some damage, but. Come on. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Use Ember. Thank God. Should be fine. Ooh, crit. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh, brother. Ooh, brother.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, brother.
It's one of my favorite.
It's good. It's very good.
All right. Yeah, well, because I mean, he at least had 2 Pokemon, so I mean, there is that. Oh, big baddie.
There he is.
You know he's bad because he's got his own theme music, and that slow.
It's not just that. It's like
camera.
the coat and the glasses and stuff.
Yeah. Just his demeanor for sure.
100%.
Maxi, the head of Team Magma.
You're gonna go beat up a child.
Yeah. So basically, Team Magma's ambitions is to expand the land to allow humans to be able to, like, continue to grow and, be prosperous or whatever.
Fair enough.
And Team Aquas is the counterpart. They want less land and more sea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Both are kind of dumb, but I sort of understand Team Magma's a little bit more so. But
more ocean.
yeah, we want more ocean. Yeah, but where are you gonna live? Ocean.
Ocean.
Water. All right, yeah. Take these freaking parts. They've been a pain in my ass for the last 2 hours. I don't want these anymore. And like, what's stopping Team Magma from coming back? Like, it's like literally, we should have handed those over, you know, like at the shipyard.
Yep.
Anyway,
Agreed.
we've done quite a bit. We have our second badge. We delivered the letter. We delivered the parts. We're in a new city. We'll explore that a little bit in the next part. And also some trainers that I didn't fight. So we'll do a little bit of training, some battles next time, and then we'll shoot for that 3rd gym badge. Probably next part.
Yes.
I'm honestly surprised how quick this is all moving. Just because I thought
you're good at it.
Well, I just thought with like the dialogue, you know, being so much, like there was going to be a lot. But I think on that note, we are gonna call it night. I just want to thank everyone who stopped in.
Thank you everyone for dropping in.
Watched anyone who commented. Again, Otter, haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hope you're doing well. And
if you celebrate Thanksgiving, have a happy one.
Yeah, that too. For anyone who celebrates that, have a good holiday break. But yeah, I think that's it from the Mini Lit crew. So
that's it, everyone. I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. Good job, Adam.
Yep. Thank you, and good job to you. All right, bye everybody.